somewhat unlike him. Clowns are said to hide sadness behind their disguise. Strength to put on a smile had abandoned this one clown. Fears of being branded as ridiculous drove him to desperately... Prieto was insecure and shy. Looking at the clown, Prieto came to realize that there was something he... Prieto felt that the rest of the beings in the circus weren't like him. Prieto felt that the rest of the beings in the circus weren't like him. The strange beings in the circus would do the same thing night after night, like clockwork. Prieto felt that the rest of the beings in the circus weren't like him. While Prieto pondered over how to free the clown, he encountered greasy, obese Grand Mac, who, as he usually did, was milking his poor skinny cow. Greed is a bottomless pit, and never he found utmost joy in storing all...
You there? Why do I see you lurking around here? Look at the mess you've made.
Spat Grand Mac. Prieto, a little scared not.
You are jealous of my wealth. Are you?
Prieto timidly glanced at Grand Mac's
two colleagues walk into a beat, big round eyes, and long feet,
said Grand Mac. Prieto, eyes fixed on the scissors. In view of this, Grand Mac said,
round like a saucer.
Even if the thought of giving one of his precious possessions away did not come easy to Grand Mac, the sublime spherical perfection of Prieto's finding impressed him. After some hesitation, Grand Mac decided on offering a truce.
So it seems that you were not...
Silence is a hard argument to refute, and Prieto remained tight-lipped. Grand Mac handed over his precious scissors to Prieto, and then admired his newly acquired orbicular treasure. Prieto felt that the rest of the beings in the circus weren't like him. Prieto returned to the clown's house. Armed with his scissors and guided by his kind heart, Prieto decided to cut the strings that held the clown captive. When he did, an enraged puppet stormed out of the circus walls, huffing in anger and leaving the door open while shouting, "Do not call it quits!" Unshackled from the puppet strings, the clown broke his silence and warily said to Prieto, "Once, a long time ago, I was just like you. I too was full of hope. But over time, I wholeheartedly... It is... Follow me, and I will show you something," offered the clown. Prieto followed the clown up to the gate, and once there, the clown said, "I have been watching you closely, night after night, and I believe you still have not learnt how to keep your memories at sunrise. Do you see that circular stone on the floor? It is a memory stone. There are many of them spread out throughout the orb. If you place yourself on top of one at dawn, time will begin to accelerate. Try it for yourself, and you will slowly see that when the sun rises, you will no longer feel lethargic, nor will your memory fail you." Daytime arrived, and the memory still While Prieto busied himself with picking spores, night fell. Prieto returned to the orb, but on this occasion, unlike other nights, his memory had not deserted him. The clown stood next to the memory stone and, "Do you remember the bright flowers that, if you ceased to pick these flowers for a while, although flowers only grow naturally behind them. Come with me," said an enthused clown on their way to the gates of the stonewood. An intrigued Prieto kept track of the clown. Once inside the wood, the clown said, "Here, this here is the ideal spot to plant the spores you pick. You will soon see how quickly flowers full of hope bloom." Prieto, the clown, full of excitement as he had once been before, said to Prieto, "If you so desire to explore, I have marked out specific areas of the wood. They tend to contradict themselves a fair bit. Not far from where they live lies a big..." Prieto entered the stone wood guided by the glimmering spots the clown had marked out to plant Drosophilus. Prieto planted a spore, and it instantly grew into a plant. When he picked it from the ground, he noticed a renewed sense of hope from within, which spurred him onwards. Prieto needed Drosophilus so as not to become invisible. Prieto began to feel somewhat weak. It was clear that he was in need of the magical Drosophila in order to remain visible.